around as well with the region that it provides. So I can just take the tower. If there's no hero hitting me, the heart region will stay on. It only deactivates if you take hero damage from it. No. So we're going for this push, but Slark is actually going for bottom racks. Ursa buys back. We need to be able to take this Rax. We probably ideally don't want to be fighting them at all, because if we do, we might not be able to take this Rax. But Storm comes in with his BKB. I can't mana drain him. He's completely doing whatever he wants. I have my cheese though, if I get lower, but they can't really do much. I have so many illusions on them. They don't have enough AoE anyway. Either way, I still have my cheese, so I should be popping my cheese here now. I pop my cheese. But Slark is here. Storm is still up. Storm has a good amount of regen now, both his Orchid and his Bloodstone. I'm going to come and turn and fight on the Slark. Want to get him low. I was stuck in the pound, so might as well do some damage on him. Anyways, going back in a little bit just to cut him back. We don't want to fight. We're just trying to disengage. It might be kind of silly, like why aren't you just running away? But the best escapes is kind of just like cutting the back using damage like that. I put my mana to destroy some damage, confuse him a little bit, and SF also this is Mac. I'm not sure. I might have been able to use that earlier, but either way. So really good stuff from me and SF, just playing it pretty much perfectly there for that escape. We got the bottom racks, but Slark got our... I mean, we got mid racks, but Slark got both of our racks as bots. It's definitely a better trade for them. This game is getting kind of scary, but as you saw in that fight, they really don't... They just can't deal with me in a head-on engagement. It needs to be prolonged. With them constantly doing damage to me like they were able to do, and that's kind of why Storm is quite annoying if you don't have him stunned down. Like, even though I can mana drain him extremely quickly, I need him to be stunned. But if he has so much mana regen that he can constantly zip back and forth, he's just gonna he'll be able to completely dodge any stuns we'll be able to throw out at him. So Storm will also hit a point where we kind of won't be able to deal with him. But we do get a really good stun there. We get the good silencer out. We just cover Zeus to destroy the but Ursa has them out. I Spirit Lance Ursa and go immediately for the Rubik. I know that Ursa is going to be dead, so there's no point in sticking around on him. I might as well go next. Now, my next item is actually going to be Boots of Travel, because I deem that's going to be worth this reaction. The next time we go for Boots, because we're just trying to get gone on by the Storm and the Slark, and they're able to take me out extremely fast, because I used my Manta to pop him there. If I did not pop my Manta, I actually would have survived there, and we might have gotten the return kills. So once again, just really farm her back by popping my Manta, and I get punished for it. Oh, at this point, I might need to buy back to extend the racks. They go for base push. I do not want to though. As I was saying, the next time we go for a push, we need someone who travels to be able to push the lanes out, push the side lanes out, just so they can't rat us again. Start it by taking the rats. So we went for mid rats. So, with extra mobility, we can travel, we're able to push out lanes, and then again help us take the racks, and they won't be able to do any damage to our structures because of backdoor protections. So, really good item when you're down racks. I deem that it's worthy to go for the travels. 4, my Scotty even. Good, it's gonna be good. Now, we have a battle going on. I blink to the high ground. On the Ursa. Storm is just kind of messing around right there, but we have no catch for him up there. Rubik steals the ultimate. I'm going and then dying because his ult's really annoying. I just want to finish him off right away. Storm can heal and actually re-engage, so making sure he's dead is really important. Undying's ultimate actually scales really well, especially even into the late game because it's percentage damage amplifier. That's I of a misconception, I guess, about Undying, is that like he kind of falls off really hard. He does fall off a bit because he doesn't have to run his stuns, his stack games are bad, but his ultimate remains extremely powerful throughout the entire game. So if he is tanky enough to actually stick onto you, Undying remains great. So focusing him down. Now for sure I will be heading into my Scotty. Use my Boots of Travel at top, farming this wave out. I'm at 339 CS for 42 minutes. It's pretty low, honestly. But considering the game, it's a low countering type of game. It's a lot of brawling. You're going to be running into these games, especially with both Undying and Ursa, two early game beasts. So, Earthshaker's getting gone on. That's really bad. Maybe he can get off his ultimate before it dies. He'll survive a little bit and take some damage, but Sark has a lot of stats on because of him. Sark is eating a lot of stats. I see that Ursa's completely defenseless, but I'm going into the Sark because I want to be bringing him down. I cannot let him get out of the battle and re-engage with all of his stat points with max. Really good storm. I purge him. He is running low on mana. Am I able to get him? So I went on the Slark there, instead of going on the Storm or the Undying right away, because Slark got a bunch of stat points from both Centaur and Earthshaker, so I didn't want him to be able to run out, regen his HP with his ultimate really quickly, and then re-engage with a bunch of stat points still on him. It would have just been extremely hard to deal with. The Storm managing to buy time. So you kind of have to just take those fights. If you have the possibility to take down the Slark in late game fights like these, I'd recommend doing it. But that's not always going to be the case. So once again, I take the cheese because I know they can't burst it down. SF is more likely to go down and burst it down, so it's better. I just have so much confusion that I feel with all my illusions. And the top of the game. So at this point, I'm kind of contemplating between buying up my shots or favoring for dieback. Well, I'm just going to be purchasing up my stuff anyways. I should have almost enough to go, even if I get a level 25. So I don't have enough, but if I manage to get maybe one kill and I'm able to get assist gold for one here as well, I should be able to buy back. So we get a really good initiation from the Earthshaker. He just completely goes in, stuns him up. He does get Yuled, and he has BKB on, and he manages to get away. So Silencer ult down. We can't really fight for much longer currently because it's down. We really need the Silencer ult for the protection it offers. Just kind of looking around. I don't see any of them on the map, so I'm kind of scared to use my Manta and send them down the bottom to pressure the lane. So taking the safer route, going for the Ancients farm. Ancients will be respawning soon anyway, so it's still efficient. Need to defend bot as well. It's just a really messy game at this point. Either team can win. I really hate these type of late game situations where each team is a racks down and both teams have really strong late gamers. Just one mess up can completely dictate the game, so that's why I have these travels. Just to decrease the chance of like a throw happening. I can just help my team out immediately. Stormsphere is completely bugged, so it looks kind of cool though. Alright, Ursa popped his ult really early, so it's running down, so maybe I can just completely kill him. I'm actually kind of focusing the wrong target, but I'm already committed on him, so I managed to get him. Tomb is still alive, completely stolen our entire team. Slark is low. They're all getting low. I have a bunch of illusions on the field. I'm microing them just so they don't auto-attack the zombies. If they were to auto-attack the zombies, it's like a waste of DPS. So always have your illusions in a control against Undying, and micro them on your targets. individually. Don't let them just A-click. I should have actually talked about this earlier, but yeah, don't let them A-click. Don't let them idle around. So we're going for this push. Storm uses his ultimate and TP's out just to clear the wave, but he actually misses his zip. So our creeps survive. Nice. Okay. Well, SF has Aegis though, so I'm still just hitting the structures. Hopefully we can get a win here. We managed to kill the Storm, but he does have buyback. He buybacks immediately. Stark is coming back. SF doesn't have Aegis anymore. I still have my cheese though, so I can still stay around and fight. Stark is getting a lot of stats. I need to take him down. We managed to get him. But SF is dead. I'm completely alone. I'm kind of engaged at this point because Stark buys back. Storm is still up, so I cannot run away. But that's 2 buybacks from them, even though I had to pop my cheese. We get 1 tier 4, so in the end, it's a slightly better trade for us. But I'll probably have to buy back here soon. Now I see them pushing in. We can kind of afford to lose one more range of racks. One more lane of racks. But I don't really want them to take it. So even if I have to defend and then we have to wait for my buyback to come back up to re-engage, it'll be fine. But we have an engagement going out. Ursa jumps the silencer, but he uses his Ghost Scepter to survive. Smart item pickup by him. Ghost Scepter is really great on support against Ursa's. Especially on a hero like Silencer, who doesn't have any natural escapes or any natural stuns. Got my Talisman of Evasion. At this point, we should just be able to completely steamroll them in any fight. Even though Storm is still topping the net worth, as he has been for the majority of this game. Let's take a look at CS real quick. So I'm actually ahead of him. By a little bit, but he has more kills, and he has a Bloodstone. So maybe we can win this fight. Maybe we can just completely take the game right here, though. We only have 1 more tier left before we can hit the Shrine. But he's going to my Earthshaker. I want to try and defend him as much as I can. He uses Glimmer Cape defensively to survive. Storm had no detection, so I'm going on the Slark, as I said. Just want to be bringing him down. You have to be wary of your targets. But Ursa just kind of blinks in and dies immediately. Slark doesn't have any invis or his ultimate up, so he has no out. Finishing him off with both my Diffusal Blade and my Scott. He can't really run away. Using my abilities on the Undying. Maybe we can get to finish this game off right now. But I'm getting gone on. I have my heart, so I can actually get out of the fight, as I was talking about earlier, and regen up. Using my illusion, spreading them out a little bit so they can't hit all of them. Hopefully we can get the win here. Pop my Manta. Just going to continue to hit the throne. But I'm going to end up dying here. That's really bad. I don't have buyback. But Slark won't be up for 82 seconds as well. So he'll be responding about 20 seconds before me, but by the time he gets to my base, I will be up. So hopefully they can't get any more buildings or end the game off this. So my team just needs to be playing back defensively. We have an engagement though, but he's going into our base, so it's really not a good engagement for him. We get a really good silencer off right there, and then chain stun right when he pops his right when his Yules lands. Nice. So Silencer's getting extremely huge off this ant. I got 2 kills there. Storm doesn't have buyback, so when I do respawn, I can put the travels in, and hopefully we can end this game. Finally. This game's so annoying. Slark cuts the wave there. He wants to cut the wave, and he goes on the Centaur, but I don't even care. Our team doesn't care. We know that we can win. Chasing the Slark around would actually keep the enemy team in the game. So I'm just going for the throne. We're all hitting the throne. Okay, and we end up getting it. So, thanks for watching, guys. This is Brian. If you enjoyed this video, go ahead and like and subscribe. See you guys later.